Hi there, this is Virgil the Prof from Hardcoded Software, and I recently added a new feature to PdfMasher which finally allows to mash complex layouts like this one, a newspaper layout. So if this is the first screencast you're seeing for PdfMasher, I encourage you to go see previous ones first because we're skipping basics here and we're focusing on the reading order. So yep, this is the big problem here, the reading order. So if you're a program and you're trying to analyze the reading order of this article, you're gonna have problems because it's quite complex. You first have to read the title, and then you read this piece of text there, and then you go down, read that column, and then go up again, read this column, and then because you see a subtitle there, then you say, oh, I'm not gonna read the next paragraph, I'm gonna go right and finish and read that other column, and then I'm gonna go to the subtitle and then continue on the other on the previous column, and then and so on and so on and so on. So for a program this is really complicated. It can try to guess, and it might do a good job, but there's always going to be a couple of layouts where it's just wrong, and then for these cases you have to be able to manually define the reading order, and that's what PdfMasher allows, which is really cool. So let's go right to it. So this is the great new feature, the page tab. So I'm not gonna talk about the page tab too much. I'm just gonna talk about the reading order. So just know that I already flagged text elements like these are ignored, these are titles. So all we have to do left is to define the reading order, which we do by clicking this box here. So let's go. So now the arrows that are drawn there represent the current reading order, which was guessed by PdfMasher, and it's wrong. You can see that it's not always wrong, because you know this part is almost right, and this part is right. That reading order is right. So it just got it wrong here and here. So to correct PdfMasher, what we have to do is to draw arrows over elements. So for example, I'm gonna draw an arrow there, and then an arrow there, and then and then I do it repeatedly until the order is right. So right there, and then I can draw an arrow over multiple elements at once, or else it would be really boring to do. And then here I have a problem, because I want to draw an arrow from this element to this element, and there's no way I can do this without touching other elements that I don't want to touch. So this messes my order. What can I do? Then I already thought of it. It's a buffered arrow, I call it. So you're not gonna see it, but I'm holding the shift key now, and when holding the shift key while drawing an arrow, it buffers it. So instead of reordering elements right now, it just buffers the arrow, and then I can draw another arrow, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. So then I'm gonna just right now I'm gonna release the shift key. Okay. So what it did is that instead of reordering through one arrow, it reorders through multiple arrows at once. So it's as if this arrow was continuing, but through a time warp thing, it continued there instead. So I think yeah, I'm done. So we did the reordering thing, and we're ready to build the thing. So build, and I'm gonna have to edit the markdown there because the title is in is in two parts. The elements were split when they shouldn't have, and so I'm gonna go there. And as you can see, there are still glitches, but you know, I'm working on them. Yeah, and yeah, this thing there is kind of, we don't want to see this, and so but there's minimal manual editing to do. We're done now. We can do view HTML, and then with this HTML we can create a mobile or an EPUB and send it to our ebooks, and that's it. We can read newspaper and our ebooks. Yay! That's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.